Grand Rising. Woo! Woo! Hold up. Hold up. Let me move my stuff off this desk, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Hold up. Turn that down a little bit. Grand Rising. Ain't sleeping on you today. I know that's right. Husky, you might be a little tired. But I be needing you here because they be trying me when you don't be here, Husky. I'm telling you, when you don't be here, it's like they be knowing you ain't here. And when you ain't here, they be trying it. And I ain't with that. I be needing my protector in here with me. Okay? I be needing my protector in here with me. And they don't be showing up. I mean, you wasn't there and they be showing up. They know when you ain't here. Because when you ain't here, they be doing the foolishness. You hear me? They be doing the foolishness. Okay. Grand Risings, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Beauty. And I'm back to give you all divinely guided love read. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you came back to see me, what it do, boo? Y'all know I'm here to help give y'all the issues in y'all relationship dynamics so y'all can move how y'all need to move. Okay? Over here, we focus on personal and spiritual development because that's all we could do is work on oneself. You feel me? That's all we could do. I'm about to sit up here and get my stuff lit. Let me get my stuff lit real quick. Okay, he stays there. Okay, cool. Grand Rising Eastside Girl, Grand Rising Jeanette, and I said Grand Rising to my Husky. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. Okay, if you would like a free general reading, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can get a free general, okay? You have to subscribe to get a free general. As a matter of fact, let me put this on subscribers mode because some people be coming on here getting readings and don't be subscribing. So this is what I'm finna to do, okay? Not everybody gonna be able to comment, okay? You're gonna have to subscribe. Oh, you like, thank you, beautiful. You're gonna have to subscribe in order to get a reading, okay? If I'm doing it for free, do something for me. And that's that subscribe and like the video. You hear? Subscribe and like the video. You hear me? All right. So I got my candle lit. Let me get my sage lit. I might be cleaning it on up. And we finna get on into it. All right? We finna get on into it. Oh, Husky, my darling. Can you do me a favor, please? Can you pin the donation tab in the comment section? Y'all, I feel good. You know why? Because Taji, my G. Oh, Taji, I got to call you, Taji. I apologize. Listen. Ooh, I keep forgetting about you. But I can't forget about you. As a matter of fact, we doing yours first. Sorry, but we doing yours first. Or do you want me to call you and do yours? It's up to you now. It's up to you. I can call you and do yours, or we could do it here. Then let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Y'all, my energy so pure. I've been sober for some time now. And it feels good. You hear me? It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. It feels good. I don't know where that come from. Yeah, Taji, let's get it. Let's get it. Here, y'all get some of this too. Clean on up. Clean up. Thank you, baby. All right, let me try to pin this without knocking you down. Because every time I touch that jar, it don't never do it like I need it to. Okay, so how do I... Let me see. Don't you go to that link. Pin the message. Okay? Pin the message. Pin. Stop. Stop. Pin message. There you go. Okay. All right. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate you. All right. Taji, we finna start off with you, okay? And then we gonna go down. We gonna go down. We gonna go down. We're gonna go down the list. All right. So y'all make sure y'all stay in line. All right. Make sure y'all know where y'all at. I'm gonna have to go back and scroll through because once I get tapped in, y'all, I be tapped in. Okay. So let me go ahead and today I'm gonna do personal development. Okay. I'm gonna do it a little different today. So let me get my personal development cards out. All right. Do a little different because I looked over there and them cards was looking at me. So we're going to focus on personal development. Grand Rising, how are you? How do you say your name? Akot. Did I say that right? Akot. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. Please use me as a vessel to get a message to whoever needs it. Help me to see what it is that I need to see so I can relay the messages that I need to relay. I pray and ask that you protect me from any dark or negative entity or energy that tries to hijack these readings, as I do not give them permission to cross over. Thank you for choosing me to be your messenger. Thank you for loving me, guiding me, protecting me. And I thank you for... Woo! And I thank you for blessing me. I love you. Ashe, and did it so. Oh, I just heard one more thing. Grand Rising, Brie, baby. Yes, you can get in line. You know you can. Taji. My ancestors just told me to light some charcoal for you, okay? So let's get the charcoal lit. Let's get the charcoal lit. Here go my batteries. I've been looking for these. The Most High say you ain't look too much, baby, because they was here all day long. Dang. I knew that was going to happen. Hold up, y'all. Got to clean my desk. Charcoal debris went everywhere. Please let me know, is Mark or Luke is the father of my baby? Huh? Listen, Sherelle, Grand Rising, beautiful. Let me tell you something. I'm not finna get involved in that. I'm not getting involved in that at all, honey. You need to stop having unprotected sex with more than one person. That is a personal development issue right there. That ain't got nothing to do with spirit. Don't get me involved in that mess. If you ain't coming over here with some real stuff, trying to do some real healing, I ain't fucking with you. Come over here asking me about who your baby daddy is. The five-sickle. You need to go within. You need to go within and see why you sleeping with more than one person unprotectedly. Don't you know what all kind of stuff going on out here? You worry about who your baby daddy is, girl. You probably got spiritually transmitted demons. You worrying about a baby daddy. Whoo! My God. What is wrong with people today? I thank God that I ain't never had that issue to worry about who my baby daddies was. Because, baby, I ain't worried about who no baby daddy was, or I ain't no worry about who give me something. Because I know who I'm having sex with. And it's only one person at a time. You feel me? So I know who to go to. You hear me? Y'all better stop playing with y'allself. Y'all, I'm out of lavender. My lavender empty, and I'm trying to put it on my little pad over here. So since I ain't got no more lavender, throw you in the trash. We gonna do some wait a minute, girl. You got plenty of lavender. What your backup say? We ain't got time for that right now. We gonna do something different. Let's do some sandalwood. That's great also for clearing out energy. All right. I gotta make sure I be suited and booted before I be doing readings, y'all. Like, come on now. Y'all better protect yourself, because I make sure I protect mine. You hear me? All right, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Taji's ancestors who sit close to the white light, you may remain, all others, you must leave. Now, this is the thing about this dang on charcoal. This charcoal be sparking, baby. It be sparking, so. I don't want it to spark that way. We can spark this way. Y'all, when I be burning stuff, I get so lost in the fire. You hear me? I ain't having sex. I am celibate. Yes! Oh, let me tell you something. You know when you become celibate, that's how your go up. You know what I'm saying? Everything go up. Abundance, everything go up. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit Guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Taji's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain, all others, you must leave. All right, what's going on for Taji? Personal development for Taji, please and thank you. Personal development for Taji. All right. Taji, I don't know. It's just something about breath work. They just told me to breathe. So I don't know. I don't know if you been focusing on breath work lately, or if you need to focus on your breath work. Make sure every rising you focusing on connecting with yourself. Even when you are facing adversity in some shape, form, or fashion, whether somebody trying to mess with you, whether somebody kiss you off, whether somebody cut you off in traffic, whether whatever the situation is, okay? Breathe, all right? So instead of reacting, somebody say something, do something, whatever, instead of reacting, ground yourself, get centered. Breathe through it, because whatever they're doing, their intention is to get you off path. The intention is to get you in your head instead of being home with yourself, okay? Whatever is going on is a distraction, right? Because you have been working on yourself. So whatever is coming at you right now is a distraction. So just breathe. When it happens, just be like, I'm talking about when I say breathe, I'm fill that stomach up with air. You know I taught y'all how to do the breathing. You know what I'm saying? We breathe shallow. We breathe shallow in our chest. You know what I'm saying? But when we breathe deep, it's in our belly, in the diaphragm. That's that healing breathing, okay? That cleansing breath, right? So you make sure every rising or even throughout the day, you always coming home to yourself, because they trying. They trying. You know what I'm saying? Didn't I tell you? They trying. You see that charcoal sparking? This why your ancestors say that. They trying. All right? Listen. You got this, though. You stronger than you think you are. Come home to yourself. Breathe through it. Tell them to fall back. They can't mess with your energy. But what's going on for Taji? Okay, so the reason why that this is going on, first thing came out for you is the Ace of Cups. Personal development, Ace of Cups. New opportunities and inspiration for personal development will appear for you soon. Right? So because you are in this energy where you're receiving, this is what they're going to do. They're going to attack. They're going to attack. Grand Rising Carlos, they're going to attack. Okay? Damn. Come on, Holy Spirit. Ancestors that sit close to the white light, mine and Taji's. Can I get 5 more, please, and thank you? Then we're going to clarify. Okay? Boom. The next thing came out is the Fool card. That's the new. You got new opportunities, Ace of Cups. Then the very next thing It's the Fool card. It's our time, baby. It's our time, baby. So they gotta come in and try to knock you off your swivel. Huh? But you better matrix that bitch. Yeah! Gotta be quicker than that. You hear me? Acknowledging that the lessons you encounter will lead to expanded consciousness and unforeseen opportunities. Understanding and transmuting that energy. When they come at you with the foolishness, breathe. You breathe it in the diaphragm. You cleanse your energy and release the negative energy. Transmute it. You hear me? 4 more. Please and thank you. Yeah. I told y'all how to turn that. The Fool card and the Devil. Examine toxic thought patterns and unhealthy coping mechanisms so you can get to the root cause of ongoing self-sabotage to free yourself. All right. This out for my weed smokers right here. Okay? Oftentimes, when we experience something, you feel me? First thing we want to do is we want to hit that joint. Because what that joint going to do? That joint going to make us not give a fuck about nothing. But what I'm going to tell you is, when you're feeling some type of way, in this season that we in right now, don't smoke no joint. When you feeling some type of way, feel yourself through the process. Don't numb the pain. Feel yourself through the process so you can understand what's going on. I don't know what that long name say, but Grand Rising Beautiful. Okay, feel what you're going through so you can release this energy. And this is probably why people are trigger. It's a trigger. They're trying to trigger you. Okay, but when they come at you with the energy that they come at you with, examine what they're doing. Right? See it for what it is. Because I told you, you got to breathe yourself through the process. And you got to see it for what it is and the energy that they're coming from so you can know how to, don't self-sabotage, being in your head. This is how you will self-sabotage, right? When they come at you with the energy that they're coming at you in, if you match energy, you're self-sabotaging. This job's lighting up over here. If you match their energy, you're going to self-sabotage because that's the thing. I got to get Taji in this lower vibrational energy. If I attack him and he come back at me, then that's what's going to happen. He's going to be in a lower vibrational energy. But if I attack him and he don't even pay it no attention, he's going to win. Free yourself. Lower vibrational entities and energies. You hear me? Your natural gifts are abundant. Naturally abundant. You're born with this abundance. Okay? Born with this abundance. 4 Pentacles. Be generous. Since giving to others brings more prosperity in your own life. Okay? Now, this is talking about sowing seeds. This is just like, I sow my seeds by coming on here doing free readings for y'all, right? And once I sow my seeds with y'all, I get my blessings on the back end. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff go good for me. I'm not one who gonna get up here and be like, oh, I got this, all this happened. No, I'm not that type of person. But I sow my seeds, okay? That's just like if somebody is doing something for you to show you, if you see somebody, or if the Most High put it on your head and say, do this for this person or do that for that person. When the download come within the first 5 seconds, you got to take action or your mind gonna kick in and be like, nah, I ain't doing that for them because such. But you finna miss out on your blessing because that instruction didn't come from your ego. That instruction came from the Most High. So understand about giving and receiving. Okay? You can't just receive. You got to give. So it's a giving and receiving. It's a balance. Sow seeds into things that makes you feel good. All right. Sow seeds into things that makes you feel good, not make your ego feel good. It's a difference. Big difference. When we sow seeds into family members that call us and ask us for things or whatever the case may be, we be feeding our ego. But when we move by the spirit, not for people who call us, but just giving from a place of, I want this person should have this. Or I feel like, let me like I always donate clothes. Or if I see somebody out and I give them some money, whatever the case may be, it's because I'm led to do it by spirit. It's not because I'm trying to people please or somebody calling me needing my help and I'm trying to look out for them because I want some loyalty from them or whatever the case may be. No. All right. We want to sow seeds into into fertilized soil, okay? We don't want to sow seeds into a desert. Say that one more time. We want to sow seeds into fertilized soil. We do not want to sow seeds into a desert, all right? Four of Cups. Cultivating willingness to move on from the past automatically open up new doors for you. This is all tying in together. I not told you to spot that way. This is all tying in together, Taji. If I get another four, I know something. One more, Holy Spirit. Ancestors. Please and thank you. Guess what came out? The King of Pentacles. This is a level up. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so King of Pentacles, feeling healthy, masculine energy within yourself or around you. 10 of Pentacles, you have plenty of love and support to further your dreams, especially when you seek advice from people who respect you and are wiser. Dang. Woo! And then the next one is the 6 of Pentacles. You reached a new level on your spiritual and healing journey. Peace after much struggle. This is releasing. Grand Rising, Nita, of course you can. This is releasing, okay? Releasing those connections from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bam, okay? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Grand Rising, it's all me. Free your mind. Listen. You have freed yourself, okay? I don't care if we got kids together. I don't care if you my family member. I don't care if we've been friends since we was in pull-ups, okay? If the relationship, whether it's platonic or sexual, has become stagnant, free your mind and the rest will follow. Yes, sir. Taji, I don't need to clarify this at all. Message, I don't need to clarify this because you already know what you got to do. Spirit said, don't put no more cards. He know what time it is. Breathe. That's the most important part right now. Breathe. 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 Oh. Okay, y'all. So I know that eventually I'm going to take my lives, my Saturday lives, over to TikTok. And the reason why is because I want to be able to communicate with y'all. And on TikTok, I can open up panels where y'all can come up. I'd rather do TikTok than Bigo because I'm more familiar with TikTok. I've been trying to navigate Bigo, can't get it. So I'm going to take them over to TikTok so therefore we can talk when we do these readings. I don't want to just talk to y'all and read y'all comments. I want y'all to be able to talk back to me, okay? So I need everybody to make sure y'all go follow that TikTok. That TikTok, that's my tarot channel TikTok, okay? Because I got two of them now. One of them is just me, all right? The other one is my tarot. But both of them is good because I share stories on one and do tarot on one, you know. On one of them, you get to see beauty and all her craziness. You hear me? And the other one, you just get to get some tarot, okay? But both of them are inspiring. But I'm going to start taking my my lives over to TikTok, so therefore we can communicate. Like, I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to you. Oh, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I ain't gonna force you now. I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna force you. But I want to start talking to y'all. All right. Who is next? Of course. Eastside girl, you still in here? See love, or like, of course you can. Eastside girl, you still in here? Oh, I appreciate you. Okay, come on. Let's get it. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides, and ancestors that love, God, and support me. I set the intention to connect with Eastside girls, ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain. All others, you must leave. Whew. What's going on for Eastside girl? Can I get 6 for Eastside girl, please, and thank you. First thing came out is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is self-deception about the truth of a relationship. Situation or behavior will only lead to more heartbreak. I hope you ain't lying to yourself about somebody who's been deceptive to you. The 7 of Swords talks about deceptive. Somebody lying, stealing, cheating, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Don't try to tell yourself a spade ain't a spade. Okay? If it's a spade, call it a spade. Don't call it a heart. It's a difference. A spade kind of look like a heart turned upside down or whatever the case may be. But if it's a spade, call it a spade. Don't go off of your perception. No, don't go off of, oh, I see this person's, I see your potential. Could be my friend who's acting funny. Okay. If it's, listen, if you feel it, get out your head. First of all, you got to feel your way through life. Okay. If you feel it, trust your intuition. Your ego, it's a lot of stuff going on in there until you learn how to reprogram that mental or silence the mind by meditating. But the feeling is always connected to your intuition. Show me more. What's going on for Eastside girl? The Magician. Coming into your power by working with nature and spirit, deepening your spiritual practice, and co-creating your reality with the universe / divine. So this, you probably are in a place where you are being outside more, learning how to cultivate your energy by being outside, or learning how to listen to your intuition more. This is probably why you was getting a message about who this person is and what they got going on. It's because you're in this magician energy. When we open ourselves up to the spirit and say okay, I trust spirit to give me the guidance that I need, whatever, however you say it, okay? This is how we get these increments or these intuitions about people around us. It's like your spirit knows that you're listening now, okay? You're paying attention. So when you're paying attention, you in the magician energy. They call that the magician. When you wake up, you're aware. What? That's when you in magician energy. Because now you know this ain't we spiritual beings having a human experience. We know it's magical. Okay? We know that it's how does love card get in here? We know it's 4 corners. Okay? Earth, air, water, and fire. Right? That's what the magic is. Okay? On the magician card, they have all 4 suits. Okay? They have a pentacle, they have a sword, they have a wand. What is this? Sorry, y'all. They have a sword, they have a pentacle, they have a wand, and they have a cup. That means they have everything they need to manifest the life they desire. Okay? So when you are in this magician energy, it's because you have opened up to spirit. You understand that this is, yeah, we are humans, but we're spirit first. Okay? We understand the concept of life. We understand also that we are fighting a spiritual warfare. This is not about a physical fight, it's a spiritual fight. So we learned that the people around us, not all of them are for us. Some of them are really here to betray us and sabotage us, have us in low vibrational energy, right? Sky blessings, grand rising. The lovers. Ha! Yeah, you're going to have to cut somebody off. You're going to have to cut somebody off. The lovers. Choose divine love over instant gratification. And that balancing masculine and feminine energies within yourself attract the right relationship to you. Whether it's a platonic relationship or whether it's a lover's relationship. Okay? That goes for any type of relationship. You have to choose divine love. We don't want somebody to blow smoke up our ass because we know that they connecting to our ego. They're not connecting to our true self, right? You got to be in a place where you give your own self validation. I don't need validation from a false ass friend or a false ass lover. I'd rather ride my own wave. You hear me? I'm not at the beach jumping in the wave. I'm creating my own, right? Give yourself permission to take up more space and become the authority within your life. The opinions, others' opinions are not needed. The emperor, okay? Taking control. What do you feel? If you feel like some shit flaw, take control and get them out the way, okay? Your intuition guiding you. Come in, son. Your intuition guiding you to remove somebody out your life. Trust your intuition, being that emperor boss up. Get the fuck on. Don't call me. Don't text me. I don't bubble with you, girl. It's okay to not have be some. Listen, I'm so cold turkey that if you show me, if the Most High says this person is not for you, or if I go to sleep and my ancestors show me in my dream say that somebody is not for me, I'm so cold. I will not. Listen. I'm gonna give you a monologue, not a monologue, a dialogue. Okay, we're not going back and forth. I'm not gonna tell you how I feel, and I'm getting the fuck on about my business. We're not going back and forth. And when I see you, I'm gonna look past you. You listen. Don't try to lock eyes with me. Because once I don't mess with you no more, I don't mess with you no more. Okay? Once I see you for who you are, I don't mess with you. When I say you can't get none of my energy, you can't get none of my energy. None. When I say I'll walk past you like I don't even see you, you'll be looking like, God damn. Yeah, that type of person. Show me more, Holy Spirit. Ancestors. Grand rising. You gotta wash? Okay, go in the bathroom. Mommy coming. I'm coming. 3 of Pentacles. This is about connections, right? Establishing your presence and growing your audience in your field of expertise will lead to fulfillment. So instead of focusing on connections, these 2 connections that you don't know if it's one or the other, how about you just focus on what it is that you need to focus on? And this is working on building your whatever you building for yourself. Pouring into yourself, okay? Because once you get into that energy, this is that magician energy. Once you get into that energy where you're focusing on you, fuck what they got going on, fuck how they trying to betray you. Turn that energy within, because it's not about them. That's the whole object, to get you focused on them and not on yourself. To get your energy trying to be stagnant on them, trying to figure out who is what. No, if I see you for who you are, once my intuition telling me, because this is how it come in stages. So you'll get your first download might tell you, watch how they moving, okay? As time goes on, your second download might tell you, look, pay attention to this, okay? This is how you know, because once you keep focusing on yourself, that's how the message come in. Pay attention. It's like you might be doing something totally different, and your intuition might be like, look, and then you might happen to look, and then it might not register to you till like a couple of days later, maybe a couple of hours later. You'll be like, guess what? Prime example. Hold on, I'm finna tell you something. Let me run his water real quick. Hold up. Come on. right. Ooh, y'all, my room is smoked out. I need to open up a window in here. Hold on, let me open up a window real quick. Ooh. Can I do it without knocking all my stuff down? No, as a matter of fact, I don't want to open my window right now. I'll do that in a minute. Let me move this sage so it can stop burning. That charcoal got that sage burning, baby. Baby. Burning crazy. Crazy. All right, so this is what I was finna tell you. I forgot her name just that fast. Eastside girl. This is what I was finna tell you. So pay attention to the information you getting because it's gonna come to you in cycles. Like the other day, right? I'm gonna say this like last week sometime. I spent a lot of time on my back porch, and I went outside early one rising, because I'm always outside before the sun come up. Okay, I'm outside sitting in my back. I go outside on my back porch, and when I go outside on the back porch, I have a strong smell of pee. And where the pee was coming from was like in a corner where my chair is, where I sit at, is like in a corner of the wall, going up the wall. So I'm like, how do pee get up my wall in the corner in the backyard where I'm sitting at? Somebody would have to actually come up on that porch, come up on my porch and actually pee in that spot. But why would they pee in that spot when it's a whole bunch of stuff in the backyard, right? It's a whole bunch of area back there. They can just go pee all down the back way, Why come up on the back porch and pee? Now, that day when I left the house to go take Dustin to school, as I'm pulling out from my apartment complex where I live at, and I turn down the main street, as I'm riding down the street, I see a bottle of pee. It ain't registering to me yet, y'all. So when I see the bottle of pee, I'm just still riding because it's not registering me that it was some pee on my back porch. Now I see a bottle of pee in the street. Still going about my business. I want to say it was 3 days later. 3 days later, I got a download. As a matter of fact, it was a reader. I subscribed to her channel, as a matter of fact, when I saw the reading, that they're using pee as a form of a spell work, like so they can siphon your energy. Now you smelling their stench, they trying to siphon your energy. So she was explaining how they was using the pee, right? So that night, when I went to sleep, my spirit team woke me up at 3 a.m. Go clean that porch now. Got up, baby, boil that water, put it in that pot, put that vinegar in that bowl, and went outside and cleaned that porch, baby. When I say I went outside and I cleaned that porch, I cleaned that porch. You can't, listen, it comes like that, piece by piece. This is why when you have dreams in your dream state, piece by piece, make sure you got a note or notebook to write it down, because it comes piece by piece. And then you put it together like a puzzle. And then you know how to do what to do. What they fail to realize is that old shit that they've been doing, it don't work no more. We be tapped in. When your spirit team wake you up at 3 a.m., it's for a reason, because that's the time they do the spell work. But I'm so tapped in, that shit don't work for me. It don't work on me. Like, that's the stuff they using is wow. Okay? The vibration of the planet has risen. Vibration of the planet has risen. That mean they magic. They gotta get with the wave of the new generation. Okay? Cause we stronger, we powerful. Okay? We using the tools our ancestors gave us, and we mixing it with our tools that the Most High gave us, that we powerful. So we know how our strength comes from the lower vibrational tactics that they using, those dark magic things that they using. Our ancestors already had instilled that in us. Okay, we already know about stuff like that. We don't tap in with dark energy, right? But because our ancestors done put us up on game, okay? They didn't been living before we was born through them, right? Remember how you was, before you was here, your mama was here, her mama was here, her mama was here, her mama was here. Those are ancestors, right? So they done experienced all this stuff before we did. So now here we are, the new generation. And because we are the new generation, you know, like as time go on, everything starts to change. Look at how at one time you might have had look how the bugs may be changing, or look how the flies it's like every year something starts to change, whether it's our DNA, okay, whether humans start to develop more superpowers, whether animals start to look different, start to change. Everything changes with time. So with time, they still trying to use these lower vibrational tactics, but we suited and booted, and our ancestors waking us up like, do what you gotta do, because they trying to fuck with you. And at the time we do what we gotta do, guess what? That shit go back as a turn sender, like Black God said, 144,000 fold. What are they doing? Now I'm finna figure out if this is a man or a woman for you, okay? I'm finna pull my other deck out. Ace of Swords. Heed the call. Deepen your spiritual practice and develop your psychic and intuitive gift. This all got to. This is all the same thing though. Your reading tying in together too. This is all about paying attention to the signs of synchronicity. J-Love. This is about paying attention to the signs of synchronicities that's coming towards you, about the people who are around you, okay? Show me the Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit, ancestors, please. Who is trying to betray Eastside girl? What's going on? Who is it? Who is this in this Seven of Swords energy trying to do some betrayal? Show me this Seven of Swords, please and thank you. Oh, Taji, thank you. Somebody is going, okay, so there's an awakening. Show me more. I see a female here, but we're going to keep going. Right. Right. Juicy J. Juicy J. Juicy J. Hello. Show me this Seven of Swords. Girl, this could be both of them. This could be both of them. I ain't lying. Look. This could be both of them. Because you are moving from your south node to your north node. When we move from our south node to our north node, you can guarantee you the relationship you in is going to be over. The friendships you are in are going to be over, because at that point, y'all, I had to blow that candle out. Girl. The relationships are going up in flames, honey. You hear me? Those relationships, that my thing just almost caught on fire just now. My candle. Up in flames. The relationships, these two relationships are going up in flame, honey, because you're moving from your south node to your north node. Those connections cannot go with you. Okay? When you evolve, all friendships I cut off due to spirit telling me to, because they were never there for you. They were never there for you, for your your betterment. When we evolve, when we answer our spiritual awakening, when we answer our call, we get in alignment with our soul tribe, people who we are supposed to be here with. Oftentimes, when we come here, it's to break generational curses, right? So, in order to break a generational curse, you have to be a part of it, right? So here we come. We come into these friendships. We come into these relationships. We come into these families, right? And when we come into these situations, it's for us to see who they are and break the curses. You break the curses by, it's like we put on assignment, right? We're put on assignment as light beings to go into darkness. And when we go into that darkness, it's for us to be able to shine a light into the darkness so your ancestors and your spirit team can see who we need to deal with, who's the troublemakers, right? Now, when we go in and we reveal, because most of us, before we move away from a situation, we often speak our truth, right? So, or if we don't decide to tell a person why we walking away from them, when we walk away from them, condemnation comes from within. So they'll feel why we remove our energy, right? So once condemnation set in, just like when you go through something, you do something you ain't got no business doing, and you get condemned, it comes from within, and then you take that energy and you pray about it, you ask for forgiveness, you repent, right? So when that happens and you repent and you ask for forgiveness, then you are released from that situation. Like, you have to do a little work or whatever the case may be, but then you get released from that situation. Most people don't want to do that. So once we go in and we shine the light in the darkness, we draw our energy, we move forward. They need to go within, because condemnation gonna stand there like, damn, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did that, right? So now I got to go to God and ask God for forgiveness. Okay? Most people don't want to do that. Most people be in their ego and they don't want to ask God for forgiveness, right? Most people don't want to even feel like they did nothing wrong. Most people want to be like, oh, she acting like she better than us, or whatever the case may be. She thinking like, that's what most people gonna do. Instead of them paying attention that, I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong. God, please forgive me. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they got to do. And then they might have to, when your ancestors might be kicking their ass for some reason, they might have to ask your ancestor, please forgive me. I did not mean to hurt them, whatever the case may be. Then they might come ask you for forgiveness. Nevertheless, you were sent into these situations to show the light, so they can wake up and get their shit together. Okay? This is how it often goes. And when we're on this journey, let me move this. When we're on this journey, right? Once we go through those assignments and we release those situations, here we go. We got a whole new family, a whole new group of friends that are on the same wavelength we on, right? They can't sit with you if they ain't doing the work. Grand Rising, Christie. They can't sit with you if they ain't doing the work. Not J Love had so much fun she done had to break in her own damn house. Eastside girl. This season is called accountability, right? Nobody can, y'all, dust and water. Hold up. Oh, y'all, we is too smoked out in here. This thing gonna cut it, y'all. Woo! Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I don't want to break none of my stuff. Dang. It's unlocked, yeah. What the fuck? I can't get my window open, y'all. It's too smoked out in here. Hold up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta get this window open. I can't do this. It's too smoked out. What the other latch? Y'all know I don't mess with bugs. I gotta wash my hands. What? get the window open. Why is it so hard? You know it's hard out here for a pimp when they gotta get this money for the rent. Well, have a whole lot of stocking shit. Woo. Okay. That was a workout, y'all. Hold up. I gotta flip the blinds back down. Y'all, that was a task. Let me cool off. Cool off, cool off. Now cool off, cool off. Stop. Now cool off, cool off. Cool off, cool off. Ah. Yes, Lord. Let me cool off for a second. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Girl. Let me move you here. Because you keep burning. And I told you to stop. You doing the most. Okay. You sit right here on this side and burn. By the window. All right. So. Dang. I was finna say something to Eastside Girl before I got up off of here. Mama. Yes, love. Papa. Huh? Papa. Say it one more time. Papa. SpongeBob? Peppa. Peppa? Sing it again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wow. Eastside Girl, you where you need to be, okay? You where you need to be. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay. Oh, thank you. Such a sweetheart. If that was for me. All right. All right. Let me go back down my list. I got to see. Eastside Girl. I just did Eastside Girl. I did Taji. Brie, baby. You still in here? Man, I missed it. What happened, J Love? I missed it. This shit's still smoking. All right, Brie, baby. Boy, this here choco ain't no joke, boy. This choco had my sage lit. That sage ain't going out yet. Spirit say, burn up them relationships, girl. Eastside Girl, burn them up. Burn them up. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Brie Baby's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain. All others, you must leave. What's going on for Brie Baby? JoJo Grand Rising. What's going on for Brie Baby? I'm working, but I'm listening. All right, I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. 5 of Pentacles is the first thing that came out. Well, I lied. The Star card was the first thing that came out. I didn't see the card Star card jump out first. The Star card. The near future holds improved health as well as positive growth in the realms of spiritual and physical well-being. The Star, you evolving. You're evolving. 5 of Pentacles. Shift your focus from the material world toward the spiritual world in order to handle fears about stability and resources. We have to understand that the frequency of money is an energy. The frequency of abundance is an energy. Okay, you don't have to work real hard. Yes, Jojo, you can get a reading. You don't have to work real hard to get your abundance. You just have to switch your energy. That's it. We've been so programmed to work hard, work hard, work hard, work hard, and then you can have money, have money, have money, but that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be living life abundantly, not slaving at somebody's job. How can you enjoy life when you spend most of your time slaving at somebody's job, and then when you leave from that job, you still ain't got enough to suffice what you need, right? So this is that Five of Pentacles energy. Of course, Christy, this is that Five of Pentacles energies. You got to shift your focus from working jobs to make a check, okay, and to living in your purpose, doing what makes you feel good, so it don't feel like work. You're just living. This is not work. I just live. When I come in, yes. Lola not here. You ready to get out? Huh? Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a mama, right? Right? Okay. Y'all know I'm a mama, right? Hold up, y'all. Okay. Brie baby. Tap back in for Brie baby. All right, ancestors. Can I get 4 more for Brie baby, please, and thank you. Spending time with family and friends, throwing a party, or taking a break to rejuvenate is beneficial for your spirit. 4 of Wands. You got to celebrate yourself. We often feel like work, 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 and then we don't play. But you got to remember, like, as a child, remember as a kid how we had so much fun? We live life with no worries, having so much fun. When we start to develop bills, okay, we often lose sight of the fun we used to have because it's like, oh, I got to pay these bills. I got to go to work. I ain't got time for fun, okay? And then we get into the rat race of working, putting all our fun to the back burner instead of realizing that when you be in that childlike energy, that's how you get these manifestations. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make things come in when you're in your true, pure energy. When we get in the rat race of always going to work, we don't be in our true energy because our program is wake up, go to work, get off work, be tired as motherfucker, go to sleep. We don't have time to pour into ourselves, okay? When you not in the rat race, you get up every rise and the first thing you do is take care of self, right? We get up, we do our prayer, we do our meditation, we read, and we exercise. After we do those things, then we go take care of the world. We make it intentional to set ourselves up when we set ourselves up first, get in alignment with our true self before we go out in the world and take care of everybody else. So another thing, once we in that position where we are getting into alignment with our higher self every day, we move from a place of love, not a place of need. Okay, a place of need is a poverty mindset, right? When you move from a place of love and passion and purpose, that's an abundance mindset because you're doing things that makes you happy. You're not doing it because you need it. That's poverty and lack mentality. We don't when we evolve, we're no longer in poverty and lack mentality because poverty and lack is a 3D level. Abundance is a 5D level, right? So once we move from a place of being where first of all, the way you evolve is you have to work on self. Breathe. Okay, come home to yourself. Breathing is the most important part of coming home to yourself. Any event that you have to make any type of decision, breathe, center yourself, and ask your spirit, I need you to give me the guidance, right? Not my ego. I need my spirit to help me navigate this situation. Spirit, take control, right? You close off, you breathe, and you come home to yourself. And then you make a decision from your center of your spirit or your soul, whichever way you use it, instead of an ego-based decision. Oftentimes, when we are in a place of adversity, instead of us centering ourselves to get our spiritual guidance, we move from a place of ego, and then we be like, God damn, I should have followed my first mind. Huh? It wasn't your first mind. It was your intuition. That hits first before your ego hit. Understand how it works. Your spirit will always speak first. Intuition, source, the Most High, your spirit team, your ancestors will always speak first. 5 seconds, your ego kick in. Just like that. Your ego will be like, nah, you shouldn't do it that way, because if you do it that way, then this happen. You do it that way, then that gonna happen. Huh? Then you follow your ego and you don't mess up the church's money because you don't follow your ego. The more you come home to self, the more you center yourself and breathe before you take action and you do something, the better it get, the easier it get. Okay, because you moving from allowing your ego to drive the vessel to allowing the spirit to drive the vessel. It's a difference. It's more peaceful and relaxed when you let your spirit drive. When the ego, anxiety, depression, all that in the head, your spirit don't feel no anxiety and depression. Your spirit okay with just being. Your spirit is free. Anxiety and depression and all that is in the mental. Anxiety comes from things of the future. Depression comes from things of the past. Okay? 3 more, Holy Spirit. Ancestors, please and thank you. Your health is improving and you're welcoming overall feelings of happiness and joy. 9 of Cups. So it's like you in this energy of wanting to get to your emotional fulfillment. You're in an energy of not wanting to do things that's going to have you burnt out. You want to feel fulfilled in everything that you do. It's a good thing. You in the right place. This is why that star energy came out first. That star energy came out first because you're switching. Like it's like you like, I want this. I want to change. I don't like what I wanna fit. It's like you don't open up. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You don't open up, honey. You're in a place now where because you have opened up to receive, okay, you ready to make the switch. You're gonna start to realize, you're gonna start to see videos that's in alignment with your purpose. Okay, you're going to start to get downloads of different things you should do. Follow the guidance that you're receiving from spirit. Do not allow your ego to trick you, because it is very tricky. Very tricky. 2 more, please and thank you. You have to become friends with your ego, though. You can't fight your ego. Become friends with it. See if you're like, okay, I see you. Hey, girl. You can pull out when you need to. Somebody messing with you, then you know how to pull out if you need to. But other than that, become friends with her, because she helped you get to where you at. You hear me? Then that very next thing came out is the Hierophant. Once the student is ready, the teacher will appear. What the? Y'all think I'm BSing? Y'all think I'm BSing? Look, that thing says, once the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Didn't I just say that? Hold on, let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Tap in. You hear me? I gotta make sure I ain't glitching. Once the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So you're going to start to notice that people coming in, you're going to have different little videos come up on your For You page. It's all for your alignment and your betterment, okay? It's for you. Do not see those videos or whatever and be like, I'll look at them later. Procrastination, procrastination, procrastination. Look at them, all right? Learn so you can evolve. Deepen your spirituality by studying healing modalities, and the foundations of spiritual knowledge, spiritual and personal development. Okay? All right. One more. I like this, y'all. I like this. We learning something about ourselves today. What? All right, y'all. Y'all got to tell me who next. Who next? The very next thing came out is the devil card. Okay, the devil is not always bad. Let's see what he got to say. Examine toxic thought patterns and unhealthy coping mechanisms so you can get to the root cause. This is the same thing Taji got. So oftentimes when I think yours is about working. I think yours is about a position in life, getting from a place of working jobs to living in your purpose, right? So oftentimes we have to look at why we are doing the things that we're doing. Okay. Sometimes the 9 of Cups could be a situation where we are filling other people's cups, but we feeling it from a place of doing something for them because we want them to see us in a certain type of way, or doing something for them because we want them to respect us, or doing something for them because we want them to value us, or validation comes from them. You know what I'm saying? You got to move from a place of not people pleasing, but doing stuff that makes your spirit feels good. Oftentimes we will do things from an ego perspective, and then our soul be like say for instance, somebody asks you for a favor, right? And when they ask you for the favor, at first you really don't want to do it. You don't really want to do the favor, but you're doing it because I'm gonna do it. I guess I'll look out for them because that's my friend, or I guess I'll look out for them because we together, or I guess I'll look out for them because they my family members, or I guess I'll look out for them because they did this or they did that, or we done been cool for so long, or whatever the case may be. All that low vibrational shit that don't even matter, right? We had to learn to only move when our spirit or our soul is okay with it. If it feel good for you, If it feel good, then yeah. Grand Rising, Jamie. If it feel good, then yeah. But if it don't feel good, don't do it. Stop people pleasing. Because you doing stuff to benefit them, but it's not benefiting you. And just like I told Taji, okay? We not planting seeds in deserts. We're only planting seeds in fertilized soil. Okay? Only planting seeds in fertilized soil. No deserts. Because if you planting seeds in the desert, I can guarantee you that shit ain't gonna grow. Hey, how they gonna get no water? That ground dried out like a mud sucker. I'm talking about deep down dried out. How you gonna plant a seed in some desert? So don't stop sacrificing yourself, even if it comes to a job, okay? You going to work and you're not feeling fulfilled when you leave from that job. What are you doing it for? Is it for a check? But when you get that check, do you feel fulfilled? Or is it like you got to work overtime? Or is it like when you come home, you so tired, you can't even enjoy the check that you made? Or when you come home, you ain't even got no energy to pour into yourself. We got to get to a place where we doing things that makes us feel good. Not sabotaging ourselves to be in a rat race for the government. You feel me? The government want that tax money. That's what the government want. Spirit wants you to live life abundantly. Spirit don't want us to be around here on a rat race. How can we live life abundantly and free when we all we know about is punching in a time clock, clocking that hour? You know what I'm saying? Some of us spend more time at work than we do at home. I had to tell my mama that, girl, you working too hard. Too hard. When I say she spend more time at her job than she do on her bag, ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way. I did that before. You hear me? I used to work 24 hours, 26 hours when I used to work shifts. I did it. But I did it for money purposes. I did it to take care of other people. I did it so I can buy my kids all kind of bullshit that they really didn't need. You know what I'm saying? That was low vibrational thinking. If I had that money that I had back when, girl, please. You know how much money I used to make back then when I was working on them ships? And how much money I threw away taking care of others, doing this for others, whatever the case may be. And at the point when I needed somebody, I ain't had nobody but the Most High in my spirit team. All right, now let that sizzle in your spirit. Okay, who was next? Nita? Was Nita next? Nita! Anita, please come to the principal office. Anita, please come to the principal office. No! Let me take a sip of water. My mouth a little dry. Brie, baby, you know what I love at, girl? I'm always here to give it. You hear me? Always here. All right. Nita. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Nita's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain. All others, you may leave. Personal development for Nita ancestors. What we got going on? What we got going on for Nita and personal development ancestors? First thing came out is the Emperor. Big dog in the house. Huh? That's a fire energy. Give yourself permission to take up more space and become the authority within your life. Others' opinions are not needed. The Emperor. Big boss. Big boss energy. All right? Give yourself permission to take up more space. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Yes, sir. Talking about I'm not asking. I'm demanding. Increase my territory. I know that's right. 9 of Pentacles. Focus on what brings you the most peace. Enjoyment rejuvenates the spirit. Girl, if you ain't around here acting crazy like me, living it, I'm talking about you better get on the bandwagon. I have fun every day. every day. I don't give a damn if I'm creating content. I don't care if I'm in here kicking the boo-boo by myself outside with the cats. I'm having a great time all the time because this how I stay in the energy. That's why I'm always happy. I'm a big ass kid. For a long time, I was not like this because I was in the rat race. All I knew was work, 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 work. You see me doing work, 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 work. Ah! Listen, if y'all ain't on my TikTok and my Instagram, y'all missing out because I be having fun. Have a great day, Taji. Now, Nita, the next thing came out is the 10 of Cups. Okay? Enjoying the sensations of feeling secure with your overall well-being and make time to celebrate your success with people who feel like family. 10 of Cups. Ain't we your family? Jeez. Ain't we your family? Okay? You got to celebrate with those who are like you. Okay? Celebrate with those who are like you. Nita, I'm kind of feeling this reading. Come on now. Give me 3 more for Nita. Ancestors. Woohoo! Justice, the 6 of Wands, that victory. Victory. You are leveling up in all areas of your life, enjoying your success and being recognized from the wonderful work you do. 6 of Wands. Justice. Find balance, alignment, and harmony within. Okay? Like I told y'all, when y'all be doing, y'all get breathed and centered. All right? Centered is how it happens. The balance is in the middle. You can't be more on your ego because then you become egotistical. Okay? There has to be a balance. You ain't holier than thou, so you ain't going to be like those Christian folks. Okay? You're not holier than thou. You understand the balance. Living life freely and abundantly, right? Yeah, Girl, let me tell you something. This card jumped out and landed on top of my boot, okay? This says, the lovers. Choose divine love over instant gratification. The balance in masculine and feminine energies within self attract the right relationship to you, the lovers. So, which means, you know, we done experience these situations where these people coming in to challenge us, right? People who we've already decided to release in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay? So in the event that you have released those folks, then you know that your true love was coming in, right? So I've been telling y'all that I keep seeing the 8 of Wands for you, Nita. Like, the 8 of Wands is opportunities, communication, fast communication. It could be through email, text message. I keep seeing the 8 of Wands when it comes to this lovers, meaning you could have more than one person come towards you. I've been experiencing the same thing. A bunch of people trying to come at me. But when you are in a place of, when you have the justice in the middle, that balance, when you have that balance, you understand that not everybody is for you. Some people are here to challenge you. So you use your intuition, you use your spirit of discernment when these people coming into your path. So I feel like the lovers came out because it's finna be time for you to choose. But you got to choose from your higher self. So just like I was telling y'all, before y'all make any decision, ground yourself by breathing. It's simple. Just breathe. Breathe deeply with intention of clearing your energy, grounding and coming home to your center so you can make a decision. Even when it comes to somebody kind of have a conversation with you, talk to you, take you on a date, whatever the case may be, before you say, yeah, come home to self. Ask your spirit, is this for me? Should I do this? Or will this hinder me in some shape, form, or fashion? Is this for my betterment? Should I move forward? Or should I release this situation and trust the guidance that you're getting, and then you move forward? We be so quick to take action on shit before we get grounded, okay? Get grounded first, then you make your decision. I really feel like the lovers came out last because, first of all, you in the emperor position. Emperor, empress, that means you're seated in your power, okay? You're in control of you. So By you being in control, you have the Emperor, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Justice, and the Lovers. You have nothing but good cards out here. Nothing but good cards. In whatever way you want to put it, whether it's your finances, whether it's your love life, love, personal development, what this one is, money in general, okay? However you want to speak about these cards, they are always good. Meaning, you're in a place of alignment. When we are in alignment, what we desire flows to us effortlessly. So now you're going to have to make sure before you make any decision, you got to get centered. You got to get grounded. Got it? Because they coming. They coming. So when they come, breathe. Then make a decision. Breathe. Somebody sees victory with you. The Emperor, 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is about that single and abundant. Okay? 10 of Cups is about your overall happiness. Okay? 6 of Wands is about victory. Okay? Justice is exactly that. Your spirit team balancing out the scales for you. That karmic situation is being balanced out now. This is why you have to choose with the Lovers card. It's being balanced out now. So what you gonna do, Nita? What you gonna do, Nita? Cause you up, honey. You up. It's your turn. Huh? What you're gonna do? Who you're gonna choose? They finna come in like some wildflowers. Some wildflowers, cause you hearing this Emperor energy. Seated in your power. So what you gonna do? Let me see. Do I need to clarify any of this, Holy Spirit, ancestors? Anything need to be clarified? 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like none of this need to be clarified. Because you have victory. You put in the work to earn this stuff. So this is why it's here for you. So I don't think it's nothing for me to clarify because you're doing the work. Now I know one thing. You ain't finna get me to tell you who to choose. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Because y'all know I do not get in the way of people's destinies. I just read the cards. I ain't finna sit up here and tell you what to do and what not to do. I'm just gonna give you the information that I'm got to give you. Because your life is your own. And I can't navigate your life for you. Okay? I can just tell you to give you the messages. You gotta make the decision. See, I be knowing what y'all be trying to come with. I'm not finna do it. Nope, y'all not finna get me in trouble. Cause then I gotta be like, then I gotta go. The night when I go to sleep, I'm gonna get my ass spanked because now why did you tell her this and why did you tell her that? Nope. Your ancestors ain't finna get on me, and the Most High show ain't finna beat me. I done got my behind handed to me one too many times doing that foolishness. Not doing it. Just choose wisely. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Choose wisely. Let your spirit, ask questions, have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Feel your way through. Don't be in your ego. Feel your way through. Yes, I do free general readings. Y'all, who was next? And thank you for subscribing. After Nita, I'm going to have to read these messages from J Love because I missed all of it. And I want to know what happened at the party. I want to know what happened during your birthday. I don't know who is next. Okay. My tummy rumbling. He said the outfit was dope. I want to see what you had on, J Love. I want to see. Why you ain't send me no pictures? Y'all know I be wanting to Y'all know I be wanting to know the good stuff. You gotta tell me. I'm trying to see who was. I did Brie babies on. JoJo. Of course you can. JoJo was before C Love. Private name, yes you can. JoJo, you still in here? I got a picture come through. Okay. I gotta look at it when I finish. I can't do it right now. I'm excited. JoJo, you in here? If not, I'm gonna move on. I just seen it pop through. I just seen it come up. JoJo, you in here? If not, I'm moving on to the next one. Okay? I gotta keep moving, baby. Can't stay for nothing. Keep it move. Come on, Christie. You ready? Christie next, and then C Love R Light, I believe. Let me look. Hold on. Let me check make sure I'm right. Let me make sure I'm right, y'all, because I don't want to skip over nobody. You hear me? I'm a fair person. I try to be, at least. But y'all know it's just save all animals. Go vegan. Okay. Christie, I think you're right, my darling. You was before JoJo, Christie. I apologize. Christie was here first. Christie, and I'm going to say next after Christie is... after Christie... we got... Hold on, y'all. I'm a little slow with the scrolling because I want to make sure I read. Okay, so how do I say your name? Emil? After Christie, we got Emil. Then we have C Love, and then we have Private. Wait a minute, C Love was in here before them, right? No, she wasn't. He, she. I don't even know if C Love a woman or a man. Okay, yeah, what I said just now. Keep it in that order. Okay, Emil. We finna do Christie right now. Okay, y'all pay attention. Christie right now. After Christie, we gonna do Emil. Emil was next. Right. Emil, then we have C Love, and then we have Private name. Okay? Emil, C Love, and then Private name. I'm a woman, Claire. Girl, why you ain't been telling me that? Calling all them long, C Love, R Light. You can have my tongue all twisted, and I gotta say it slow. Yeah, my name is difficult to pronounce, but you can say it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna say Emil then. Okay, so Christie, come on, Christie. JoJo ain't answer. I was calling JoJo. JoJo ain't answer because JoJo was gonna be behind Christie, but JoJo ain't answering. So come on, Christie. I try not to eat. 7:17. Dang, I ain't nobody screenshotted. I missed that. I don't like to read on a full stomach because I like that clear flow. But my tummy rumbling. I'm hungry, y'all. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit Guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Christie's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain, all others, you must leave. All right, ancestors, what's going on for Christie? Personal development for Christie, please. Thank you. Two of Cups, Christie. Okay, so deepening your spiritual practice or diving into a hobby will lead to new connections based on mutual interest. So this is giving and receiving. This is giving and receiving when it comes to your spiritual aspect. So say for instance, if me pouring into my tarot channel has caused me to have like connections. So I took a leap of faith and I created my YouTube channel so I could do my tarot readings, right? But by me taking this leap of faith and doing the things that makes my spirit feel good, like I had to start meditating. Meditating led me to the modalities of yoga, of breath work, of my shaman, my shamanic journey. These things, when you do these things, they put you in alignment with what you're supposed to be in alignment with. So at the point when I started, okay, y'all, he ain't got no clothes on. I'm talking about butt booty naked. Hold up. Wow. Anyways, like I was saying, when I poured into myself, right? When I began to pour into my YouTube channel, I got connected with my soul tribe. So any event that you begin to do things that's in alignment with your purpose and your passion, then you will be connected with people who are like you. Okay? Connections that will last for a long time. Connection that are based off of mutual interest. Okay? So understand that, yes, I've been doing a lot of shaman work, but people have been asking me to share the knowledge. Okay, so what I'm gonna say about this, Christy. I don't share until I feel like I'm comfortable. Okay, till I feel like I'm comfortable enough to share. So don't let nobody push you. This is what I want to say too. Don't let nobody push you into doing something before your spirit or your soul or your ancestors or your spirit team tell you it's time. Okay, sometimes when we do things prematurely because of what other people telling us to do, we get ourselves in a world of trouble because maybe you're not ready for that yet. Okay, you'll know when you're ready for it because you'll create that channel, you'll create that avenue to share. Don't let nobody force you to do anything. Don't let nobody ask you, because remember I told you we don't move off of what people pleasing. We move off our spirit and our guidance. Okay, so pay attention. Pay attention. They gonna let you know when it's time. Okay, just like I show y'all what I'm doing, but I have not yet offered the service to nobody. Okay, because I know that when you go on your shamanic journey, there is things that you're going to have to deal with on your own and heal before you can go out and heal others. On a when you're a shaman, okay, you have to go through the whole healing process. When I say everything that is not pure will be stripped from you, and then it takes time. This does not happen overnight. A shamanic journey takes time. Okay, so when you are a shamanic healer, when you're a shaman, okay, your life is totally different from everybody's own. Okay, you're gonna notice when you are shaman, you will go through something called a shamanic illness, where you will get sick to the point where you can't keep nothing on your stomach. And you don't know why you can't keep nothing on your stomach. Is because your body is being purified. Okay, you're being emptied out of anything that is not pure, so you can be able to heal others. You got to heal self first before you can go out and heal others. So don't allow nobody to push you to take action in a position that you're not ready for yet. It's okay to sit back and learn. You don't want nobody to push you into a shamanic journey when, first of all, you have not connected with your spirit animals or your spirit guides, right? If you have not connected with your spirit guides and you go and tell people, or you start doing shamanic work on people, you can actually get lost in a shamanic journey. Okay, that's the type of people who go off and don't come back mentally. Okay, they be all kind of crazy and all kind of shit like that. Don't do that. Don't let nobody tell you to do something that you're not ready for. You know when you're ready because you're gonna do it. Your spirit gonna tell you to do it. You're gonna do it freely. Can I get 5 more for Christie, please, and thank you? The Lovers. Okay, that instant. Do you want to choose divine love over instant gratification? Instant gratification is them people telling you to do something. Grand Rising Preston. Instant gratification is them people telling you to do something and you do it and you feel like, I done did something because I did something for them. But then in the end, all kind of shit going wrong for you because your spirit ain't told you to do it. So we don't want instant gratification from people, places, or things. We want that gratification from spirit, from taking divine order. 10 of Cups. Enjoying the sensation of feeling secure with your overall well-being. Take the time to celebrate your success. Judgment. Time to start accepting your spiritual gifts. Moving on from past pain and embracing a new period of spiritual awakening. If you're not going deep down in your shamanic journey, please do. All right? If you ain't, okay, so when we are shamans, we will start to get people coming to our For You page on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever we surfing the web. We're going to see people that come in and they're going to be talking about shamanic journeys, okay? They're going to be talking about, healing and breathing and all that. Is because when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So any event that this stuff is going on, your focus and your intention need to be on that, not having connections with people. You need to separate yourself so you can go deeper within your journey. Okay, spending more time to go deeper into your journey, so therefore you can come out on the other side and be able to heal others. Say a new period of spiritual awakening. This happens in waves. Purge. You're being forced to release the past. People, places, and things. Death. When we are shamans, we go through a death. This is how we get so sick. We don't know what the hell. We be close to death. Nothing can help. Going to a hospital, taking medicine, none of that stuff will help. None of it will help. We have to get to a point where we are, when I say the ego completely dies, I ain't gonna say it completely dies, but because the ego is a part of you, right? But that connection where you feel like you got to people please and all this and the third, all of that completely died because your soul take over, right? Your soul take over and your ego in the back seat. Before we go through this purging, the ego is driving and the soul in the back seat. Once we go through this, knowing who we are, your soul drives and your ego take the back seat. So you're in a place of not people pleasing, but spirit pleasing. Okay, you're in the place of switching from taking your spirit out the back seat and letting the spirit drive and your ego going to the back. Focus on self, within. What makes me feel good? What makes me feel bad? What makes me go? What makes me stop? Right? Cutting off those people, places, and things that are no longer serving us. The past energy gotta go in order for you to step into your new. When you know who you are and what you're supposed to be doing, that's the quantum leap. You done leap from who you thought, who they told you was, to who you actually are. One more for Christie. The Hermit. Time alone. This all about you being by yourself for a minute, Christie. Everything out here keep talking about you being by yourself for a minute. And then until you take that time to go in solitude by yourself so you can really work on your shamanic journey, it's like your energy gonna be haywire. When our soul be pushing us to do something and we don't do it, it's like it's unsettling. It's unsettling. There's no peace in the valley. Because it's like you're not doing what I need you to do this. It's on you to do this. If you do this, you gotta do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do it. And days go on, and it's on you like, dog, I feel like I need to do this. 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 Until you do it, you're gonna feel like I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. You gotta do it. I want to see what this Judgment, Death, and the Hermit about. I know the Judgment is about your spiritual gifts. So you gotta step into your purpose. It's the season for you to step into your purpose, not sitting on your hands. Now I'll do it later. No, the time is now. Deepening your spiritual practice. All this is about you spending time alone so you can deepen your spiritual practice. The first thing came out is deepening your spiritual practice. So that's what this is about. Spending time alone. The hermit always goes. The hermit always takes time alone to go within. Meditation. Take a long walk. Tap into your divine inner wisdom. The hermit. Preston, don't be tired of the world. This says, I'm gonna keep going. That says abandon a Jezebel. I hope it ain't no Jezebel spirit around you. It's a Jezebel spirit around you, watching your money. Maybe a friend, family member. I hope that ain't the person pushing you to do something. Because if they are, don't do it. Show me this Judgment and Death, please. Ancestors, why is Judgment out here? Why is Judgment out here for Christie, please, and thank you. Family. There's a family situation. It's stuff like family or family hurt you in some shape, form, or fashion. And I don't know if it's these people that hurt you are the ones that still, thief. They stole something from you or they hurt you in some shape, form, or fashion. And I don't know if you're still holding on to that energy or those people that have betrayed you. Okay, I don't know if you feel like you're responsible for their healing in some shape, form, or fashion, but you're not. You're only responsible for your own healing. They're responsible for their own healing. Don't let these situations keep you stuck. The Judgment is here. Family situations, expectation. It's like they're expecting you to do something. They're expecting you to do something for them, but listen. They're expecting you to do something for them. This is who is ever asking you questions, okay? First of all, like, they're expecting, I don't know if you carry, like, you look like you always got money, or you look like, maybe because you spoke on being a shaman, they feel like you can get them out of the out of this thief energy, or they feel like they probably can steal your abundance by getting you to try to do some shamanic healing on them that you're not ready for, and then here they come end up stealing your abundance because now they got you stuck in this goddamn cycle of mental entrapment, and they steal your abundance. It's something about somebody asking you to do something when it comes to your spiritual practice. Okay? Judgment, time to accept your spiritual gifts and moving on from the past. And it says family, thief, and expectation. It's like your family expecting you. Somebody who you may consider a family member or whatever, they're expecting you to do something, but when you do it, it's gonna take from you. Okay? Because it's like when you get when your intuition tells you, or when your spirit don't tell you to move and you move by ego, you often get in the way of this. Okay? And sometimes when you try to reverse somebody else's karma, okay, it's gonna hit you. You got to understand, as a shaman, it's levels and laws to everything. Okay? It's levels and laws to everything. So if you do stuff out of line, out of order, you're gonna get in trouble. So don't let nobody push you to doing something that your spirit ain't told you to do yet. Because you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to be the one that get in the way of their karma, like here, and sacrifice yourself. Because that's what's going to happen. Show me this purge. And it's something also, too, because when that karma jumped out, it jumped out on top of purge, right? So it's something about, excuse me, it's something about releasing the past, like people who've done something to you, because as soon as you release that energy of what they've done, maybe you feel like somebody did something to you and you have not yet forgiven them or released the energy. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for yourself. Okay, when you forgive a person, then it's easier for you to let go of the action they took towards you. Right? So I forgive you. I'm not even mad at you. You ain't even got to tell them I forgive you. Okay, you can say it. You know, sitting in your house, that person ain't nowhere around you. You could just say, I forgive you and I release you with love. Okay, I'm not even mad about what you've done because you didn't do nothing to hurt me. Whatever you did, it helped me. Okay, and releasing that situation. Because as soon as you do that, it's something about releasing that situation that is going to instantly, karma gonna hit them as soon as you do that. Because it's something about you holding on to something from the past that's kind of keeping you stagnant. Okay? Understand that when somebody has betrayed us, it's not for us to sit there and keep forgiving them and turning the cheek and letting them keep betraying us. Okay? Don't do that. Show me this death, please. Give me 2 more on this death, ancestors, please, and thank you. Protection. So yeah. Just like I said, you protected from, it's like you have to be logical. Ice Queen, okay? Be logical. Protection and thoughts. It's in your head. It's like, I don't know if you feel like you are responsible for your family when it comes to their protection, or you feel like it's your since you're the one who more spiritually inclined, you're the person who has to go and heal the family. Understand that when we are generational curse breakers, okay, when we are generational curse breakers, when we step into our power, we break the curses for our family lineage. Okay? Now, just because when we step into our purpose and our power, the curses are broken, just because the curses are broken, it's still work they got to do. Okay? So, the work they got to do is the same work that you did. Now, you done stepped into your power. You done broke the curses, right? That means they're free from any curse, but there is still work to be done. Childhood trauma, they got to heal that. Okay? Going from the ego to the spirit, they gotta make that switch. That has nothing to do with you. Do not feel like you are responsible for others. Okay? When we are shamans, you don't want to even feel like it's your job. Like, I'm responsible for healing others. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want to make it, seem like your job, like, how can I say it? You being a healer needs to come from a place of love. Meaning, once you open up and you step in your purpose of being a shaman, right? You create that avenue to do your business, whether you buy you a land, build you a facility, whether you create you a social media platform and do your healing from afar, or whatever it is, Grand Rising Trina, whatever it is and however it is you do it. You don't want to put yourself in the mental of, I gotta heal people. That's not what you want to do. You want to be in the energy of living life peacefully and abundantly. And if somebody cross your paths that wants some healing, then you can do it. Not like, oh, I got to go out there and heal. I got to go out there and heal. No. Just being. Okay? And people are going to cross your paths who needs the healing. And when they cross your path, then, you consult and you do what you got to do. But don't live your life like, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do that. No. Because then that's going to have you stuck in a stagnant energy because you forcing it. You're not going with the flow. Right, Husky. She'll flow automatically. There is somebody who, I don't know if you're in a platonic relationship with this person or if you're in a sexual relationship with this person, but it's time to spend some time alone because that person has an entity attachment. And this could be that person who is trying to get you to do something. Okay, somebody who's trying to get you to do something when it comes to your spiritual gifts. It's because they want to do this for you. Okay, somebody has an entity attachment. That came out on the Hermit. Not sure if it's somebody who you in a relationship with, a sexual relationship or a platonic relationship. Somebody who you have a relationship with. Okay. This person has an entity attachment. That's that person who keeps talking to you about you doing something that has something to do with your spiritual gifts. I believe this is a female, a karmic femme. Okay. This is a karmic feminine who wants you to do something that has something to do with your spiritual gifts because they have an attachment to them. Right? And at the point you do that, this is what's going to happen for you. And it's going to take you a whole long time to get up out of this demon energy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Focus on yourself. Do what you got to do for yourself. They got to do what they got to do for their own self to get them entities up off them. Don't sacrifice yourself fucking around with these people. Spirit ain't tell you to do it yet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Spirit ain't tell you to do it yet. It's a setup. Big time. The Hermit. Go within. Spend time alone. Do not sacrifice yourself for these people. I'm trying to told you. You don't want to be walking around here with your head turned to the side like this or walking backwards. For real. That ain't what you want. Who is next, y'all? Come on, Claire. Come on. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over, Claire. You abandoning somebody? I don't know. Let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with Claire's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain, all others you must leave. Y'all, as y'all know, I'm always taking cleansing breaths throughout the day periodically, okay? Because I be tapping into y'all. Y'all, we got to come over here on this side of the room because for some odd reason, my phone got hot by the window, and that never happens. Y'all, how many lives I done by that window? Okay. And let's see. Give it some time to come back in, y'all. Emil, who was next? Was it you who was next? C-Love, Claire was next. Y'all, the phone had got hot and it cut off. She in here still? Okay. Y'all, this scarf getting on my nerves. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Come on over, baby. Come on, Claire, let's get it together. My whole phone went hot. Did I pull that through right? All right, let's do this like this, y'all. I look like a little girl. Nevertheless, okay, let me get my cards. All right, C-Love, let's get it. Holy Spirit, holy angels, spirit guides and ancestors that love God and support me, I set the intention to connect with Claire's ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain, all others, you must leave. All right, what's going on for Claire? What is going on for Claire? Take me there. Claire, first thing you got coming out is the 7 of Cups. Use elements of your spiritual practice to guide you in your decision making. Choose with your heart. Okay? We are not making decisions out of a place of fretfulness or ego. We're making a decision based off our heart center, our intuition, our spirit. Show me more, Holy Spirit, ancestors. The moon. Shadow work is needed. All right, C-Love. Claire, we got to do some shadow work. You are evolving and expanding in consciousness on your spiritual path. You are evolving and expanding your consciousness on your spiritual path. So in the event, like when we start evolving and we start growing and stuff, triggers happen. And when the triggers happen, it's because it's for us to release that aspect of ourselves. So instead of running from the triggers, look at them. Okay? And when you look at them, take it back to the first time you felt that way so you can hear that aspect of yourself. So if something happens, right? Like say for instance, you experience a friend, right? And this friend betrays you in some way. And when that friend betrays you in some way, it reminds you of what happened when you was smaller. So because you don't experience this before, when you go through this betrayal with this friend, it hurts you. It makes you feel some type of way, right? So instead of trying to not feel some type of way, actually feel some type of way. Like you entitled to your own feelings and emotions, right? So you feel that and take it back to the very first time you felt it. Don't turn away from it like, oh, it's cool. Nah, heal. Feel it. Write it out if you need to. Okay? And love and hug on that aspect of yourself that was hurt so you can release that because it's a trauma bond. Okay? You're trauma bonding. Right? So at the point you release that aspect of you, that trauma that happened, it will no longer trigger you. So if you experience somebody else who betrays you, that shit won't mess with you. You be like, oh, I done been through that before. Okay? I'm gonna remove myself. It's not affecting me. I see you for who you are. And when I see people who betray me like that, I know who you is. And I'm going to treat you as such. That type of energy. Okay? I always tell y'all, when somebody when it's a trigger is for you to heal that aspect of yourself. Write it down. Okay? Write it down and burn that shit.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Okay. Ice cream. It's 10:37.
I'm still hungry.
You still want some ice cream? He's talking about, I still want some ice cream. Okay, I'm coming.
Okay. Is it coming?
Huh?
Wait. Is that boy?
What? No, don't mess with that. That's my glasses.
Is that boy? Did it brush it?
That's my glasses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it what? A boy.
White and brown? Yeah.
Brown.
Y'all, hold on. I'm going to let him talk because y'all know my baby autistic.
Tom.
And he's starting to talk more. So I'm going to let him get his words out, y'all. Because I'm a mama first. You want to hold mommy glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to let you hold these ones out of here because those new. Okay? So I'm going to give you these ones out of here. You can have these. These got tags on them too. I've never worn these, but you can have these, okay? Ah. Let them see you with your glasses on. Look at Dustin with his glasses on. Look at that. Hey, say hey, y'all.
Hey.
All right. Hold on. Let me get him ice cream real quick, y'all, so we can finish. Y'all know he gonna be back now. So don't go there, cause my baby gonna come back. You know he coming back. He coming back. Okay? So hey. Don't go there. Get these reads and be quiet. Okay? Anyways, Claire. The very next thing came out is 7 of Pentacles. Okay? Daily self-care, a spiritual routine, is slowly bringing about the changes you've been hoping for. So, I don't know if you have been doing this or if this is a sign to do it, right? Please make sure you're doing the 4 things for yourself every day. Even if you don't exercise every day, at least try to exercise 3 times a week, right? Make sure you are pouring into yourself every day because that's going to help deepen your changes. That's going to help deepen your spiritual practice. That's going to help move away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So the things that do serve you can come into place. It's like freeing up the energy, freeing up the space for the new. What's going on for Claire? 3 more, please, and thank you. Ace of Cups, new opportunities. It seems like this whole reading is about you freeing up space for the new. It seems like this whole reading is about you releasing those energies that's kind of keeping you stagnant. Seeing things for what they really are, not letting your ego navigate situations, using your spirit to navigate so you can reach the things that you desire. You know, the 7 of Pentacles talks about The Seven of Pentacles is like your investments. So what you invest your time and your energy on is what will manifest. If you're investing your time and energy on self, then that's what's going to manifest, your true self. If you're investing your time and energy on bullshit, then that's what's going to manifest, bullshit. Okay, so be careful about what you put your energy towards. The very next card you got is the Ace of Cups. New opportunities and inspiration from personal development will appear for you soon. Meaning, because you're in this place where you are seeing things not from an ego perspective, from your spirit perspective, to release these things that no longer serve you, that investing in yourself and not in others. This is why new opportunities are coming in for you. Okay. Then I tell y'all he was coming back. Development, personal development will appear for you soon by working on yourself, because you pouring into yourself. You investing into yourself. The Fool card, okay? Acknowledging that lessons you encounter will lead to expanded consciousness and unforeseen opportunities. This is all talking about you looking at things from a different perspective. You going within to heal these aspects of yourself so you don't have to deal with them again. The Knight of Swords. You're exploring a new assertive side of your personality by pursuing a goal or idea with great focus and confidence.
Chicken?
Chicken?
No.
What?
Chicken?
Huh? Hold on. Y'all, I had to make my son get up because, your ass up. Nobody tell you to stay up all night. You know Saturdays I come on here and do my live. How you gonna be in here sleeping like you own Carton in Augusta? Get up. Help me with my baby. Now, Claire, what I do see is that with the Knight of Swords, you being more assertive. Okay? So it's like you taking action. The Empress. You're taking action to get to your higher self. It's like when you are open to receive, well, you have set that intention, like I want to be better. I desire to reach my higher self. I desire to live in my true potential, my true purpose. I desire to, when you in that energy, this is when stuff like this start to happen. You will notice that you start to look at things differently. You start to look at relationships and people differently. Okay, this is because that's the energy you in. When the Knight of Swords is very assertive, so they truth seeking. They don't just go off of what somebody telling them. They study to show their self-approval, and then once they get the information they need, then they move as such. A Knight of Swords is it's like they focus on the truth. Who am I at the core of my being? What is it that make me feel good? What is it that make me feel bad? What is this trigger and what is trigger coming from? Understanding what is it that is needs to go and what can stay. What is in alignment and what is not. We talked about the daily routine of you taking care of yourself on a regular, because you taking care of yourself on a regular helps you get into alignment. The stronger your personal journey get with self and your spirit team, the stronger I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say your intuition, the stronger your discernment gets. So it's like sometimes, like when we first start going on our spiritual journey, our discernment ain't real strong. You know what I'm saying? It peeps in because it's just like a newborn baby. Like when you go on your spiritual journey, it's like you being birthed all over again, brand new, starting all over again. But this time you have to peel back the layers of the onion. Okay, you're peeling back all the layers. All the layers is trauma, false teachings, false beliefs, people telling you this and people telling you that. If you were a child when you was growing up and you used to like to sing, that's some people telling you to shut up and quit singing so much, or you can't sing. Or if you was a child that used to like to talk a lot, okay, they used to tell you, shut up, stop talking so much. Or on your progress reports or report cards, it got talkative, okay? You used to get in trouble, they ridiculed you and made you feel bad because you were somebody who talked a lot, okay? Not understanding that God gave you a voice for a reason, right? And instead of them pulling out that aspect of you, they put a layer on you. Okay, so everything they tell you not to do and not to do this and not to do, they're putting layers on you, and it's like your true self can't shine through all those layers. When we are open, when you in this position, truth seeking, okay, taking this leap of faith, 7 of Pentacles, the moon, healing, shadow work and stuff like that. When you're in this position, this is when this stuff start moving like this. Like boom, I'm peeling back all the layers. I wasn't talking too much. I wasn't talking enough. I wasn't saying, it's not that I couldn't sing. I wasn't singing loud enough. You know what I'm saying? Like taking action, okay? Speak from a prime example. I was told that I talked too much when I was a little girl, okay? But me talking is what's helping y'all, right? I used to love to sing, dance, and you know, do and live life freely when I was a little girl. But they shunned me and made me feel like dancing was you nasty and this, that, and the third. But now that I'm in my purpose and my passion, I know who I am. I dance freely because as a feminine, your body moves like water, like fire, like wind. Okay? That natural flow. Okay, when your body moves, okay, you've got the energy flowing through your body, and that's how you bring in your desires of your heart. You have to move that body, okay? So people used to tell me not to move my body, what kept me stagnant because I wasn't flowing that energy, right? So they'll tell you things to put these layers on you so you don't do what it is that you've been born to do. This shit. You came out the womb. Nobody ain't taught you to move your body how you move. They just seen you as a little girl dancing. Stop dancing like that. Or when you start talking, you just walking around naturally in your childlike energy, singing, dancing, or whatever, and they tell you, stop doing that. We're not doing that. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That way. Okay? That way. Claire, do it. Whatever makes you happy. If it makes you happy to walk through that mother singing, you better sing whatever fiber in your being. You hear me? If your voice is anointed to sing, that's your gift. So if you have an anointing voices save lives. Sing. Use that voice if you got one. If you like to dance, guess what? Empower people by dancing, moving the body. Okay, when you do things, if you a person who know how to dance real good, right, and you go online and you post your videos of you dancing, guess what you're doing? If somebody see a body like yours, or you giving them confidence, they're like, if she can do it, I can do it too. Okay, so it's like, don't allow the gifts that you was naturally born with to not shine because of what other people told you. Right? Take action. Do those things that make you feel good. Living in your childlike energy. Okay? This is how these things is going to start changing for you. The fear of being seen is a real thing. I just posted about that too. The fear of being seen is a real thing, but oftentimes that fear is created by others, not because we're born with it. We're not born with fear. Fear is instilled in us. Let that sizzle in your spirit. Okay? Amiel. Hey, you here? Listen, is you still in here, A? Because it look like it's only 2 people in here right now. And I ain't mad about it. But you still in here, A? Okay, come on, let's do your reading then. Holy Spirit, holy angel, spirit guides and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention of, he talking about something like that. I set the intention to connect with 8 ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain. All others you must leave. All right, A, let's get it. Y'all know how to listen. This tongue be messing up some names now. Oh, okay, so hey, you got some shadow work to do too. Oh, J Love, you here too. Why? It's showing that it's only 2 people in here, but it's okay. Emil. A. Okay. Shadow work is needed. That's the first thing came out for you, the moon card. Okay, so we don't live in secrets. And we don't let the things that people have done to us we don't just sweep them under the rug, because sweeping stuff under the rug just accumulate a bunch of shit up under a rug that's still there. It ain't going nowhere. It's just sitting up under the rug. What are your problems under the rug? We can't deal with that. We got to handle these issues, okay? They betrayed you. Look at it. Deal with it. Write down what they did. Release the energy and take the lesson from it. Put it in your food bag and keep it moving. Shadow work is needed, okay? When we don't do shadow work, what we do is we keep our energy stagnant. Because the reason why shadow work is needed, when you experience trauma, your energy is haywire because of the trauma. So your energy is not pure and it's not flowing because of the trauma. Sometimes when we experience trauma, we don't get the proper guidance or be taught how to heal the proper way, especially when we're born and we have religious backgrounds, because all they teach you is go to a church, you let the pastor pray for you, you maybe speak in tongues, you maybe do a little shout, but when you leave from church, you still carrying the trauma, right? So when you leave from church, you might feel good. But maybe an hour or 2 later, you going back to do that same goddamn thing you just did before you went to church, right? So you're not taking what you've learned and applying it to your life. It's because you haven't dealt with the source, and that's me. Okay, I'm going to this church and I'm letting this pastor pray for me. I'm going and sowing my seeds every Sunday. I'm shouting, clapping, singing, dancing, and praying and all that in the church. But when I leave from church, okay, I'm not doing this stuff on a regular basis. I only do it when I go to church. That's not going to work, because your journey has to be something that you do on an everyday basis without a church. You're supposed to take your spiritual back in a church with you, meaning you already coming suited and booted. Okay? I'm not coming here because I need you to heal me. I'm coming here to congregate. I'm coming here because I'm coming to get the word and to congregate with my peers so I can move forward. You hear me? I'm not coming here because I need you to have my spirit. My spiritual connection comes from the pastor. Okay? We oftentimes give our spiritual guidance, okay, over to a pastor when we supposed to have that spiritual connection to source ourselves. So oftentimes we go to church and we think that we're being healed, but we're not. We still carrying the trauma. So this is why we still get in these relationships. I don't care what kind of marriage you in. What kind of church you going to. If you haven't healed that trauma bond of abandonment, okay? If you haven't healed that abandonment issues, I don't care. Your church ass can go to church all you want to. You're going to get married to somebody who's going to abandon you because you still carrying that energy. You have to deal with these things. The energy is what's in your body, okay? They don't teach you about energetic fields inside of church. No, they want you to come to me, bring me your money, I'll pray for you, and I'm going to tell you heal. You ain't healed. That demon still riding on your back like, yeah, you heal. Watch this. Watch this. And then you're like, here we go with this all over again. God, I thought I was healed. And you in a repeated cycle. And guess what? When you go to that church and you need something, you need that church to help you out of something, that church ain't finna do what you thought they was going to do for you. No, because it's a one-way street. You bring me your money, I'm going to tell you I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to tell you I'm going to heal you, okay? Healing comes from within, okay? You got to heal yourself. Don't go in the expect for no pastor to heal you. It's no. No. Because oftentimes they ain't even heal themselves. It's a business. Show me more. 2 of Cups. Deepening your spiritual practice. Not going to the pastor, but you do it on your own. And when you go to the church, right? When you go to the church, you ain't got to let that pastor lay his hands on you. His or her hands on you. No, I don't need you to touch me. I don't lay hands on myself. I come to get the word and the music, okay? Congregation. I come to congregate. I'm not dependent on you for my salvation, okay? I'm dependent on myself for my salvation. I appreciate you for preaching the word, okay? But when I'm not here, I get my own word, okay? I read. Okay, on every day. I don't just come to church. I don't just come here and get my information. I go in and I do my own. I study to show my own self-approval. Okay, so much that when I come to church and you be preaching about something, I'm like, that ain't the interpretation I got when I read it. Okay, then you could take that type of energy. It's something about this. It's something about you being responsible for your own spiritual journey and your own healing in this season. Okay? And you're not going to get that by running to a church. Okay, J-Love, I got you. Knight of Pentacles. Taking daily actions in small, significant ways towards your personal goals or wellness routine. So, it's like this. First, this is my first time seeing you in here. So I'm going to give you 4 things that's going to help you, okay? I want you to do these 4 things for yourself every day. Oh, baby, when I transition and I become an ancestor, they're going to be mad. They're going to be like, who the hell is this? I'm going to be on them, baby, when I become an ancestor. You hear me? They're going to be like, who is she? Yeah, get your ass up. I'm going to be throwing books at you. Get up, read that book. I'm just playing, y'all. Anyways, what I want to tell you is every rising when you wake up, first thing I want you to do is give gratitude to the Most High. Spirit team, your source, whatever you connect with, okay? However you say it. I want you to give your gratitude every day, right? When you first wake up, first thing you do, don't touch no cellular device. Okay, don't turn on no TV. When your eyes first open up, I want you to give gratitude. First thing you do is going to give gratitude, right? Then after you do that, you want to give yourself some cleansing breaths, okay? How do you do a cleansing breath? You breathe. Everything is about breathing, y'all. If you can just learn how to breathe the proper way, everything else will flow so easy to you, because breathing helps you get out of your mental and come home to yourself. Oftentimes, we breathe in our chest. There. That shit's shallow. It's shallow. Okay? Healing breaths is in the diaphragm. That air needs to go all the way down to your diaphragm in your stomach. So filling your stomach with air. Not your chest. It's in my stomach. Okay? That's a healing breath. You hear how my stomach? That's a healing breath, okay? A cleansing breath. You want to breathe in your stomach. Breathe in for 7 seconds, and then you want to, you know how when you got to pee and you could stop yourself from peeing, you hold it. Once you fill your stomach up with air, you hold it down there. Hold it, okay? And then you can feel the energy rising, okay? Hold it for 7 to 8 seconds and blow it out for 7 to 8 seconds. When you do that breath, you visualizing clean energy coming in through your crown center, right? And once it fill your stomach up with air, you're visualizing, once you hold it and that energy, you're going to feel the energy rising, right? Once you hold it for that 7 to 8 second period and you blowing it out, you want to visualize blowing stagnant and negative energy out of your feet, okay? It's going out of your feet back to the universe. Cleansing energy coming in from your crown center, negative energy going out your feet back to the universe. Okay, you doing that. Breathe, get centered. Okay, I want you to start meditating. After you do your breathing exercise, go into a meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, start off with a 2 to 3 minute breathing meditation on YouTube. Okay, there I have a playlist that has a 21-day divine feminine meditation. That's for men and women. That's just not for feminine energies. Men and women need to do that divine feminine meditation. 21 days. Okay? We have both energies in our body. The divine feminine is the spirit. The divine masculine is the doer. Understanding that we have both energies in our body. Most men has to balance their divine feminine energies. Most women has to balance their divine masculine energies. Why? Because women are already emotional creatures. Men are actually physical doers. So, and we've been equipped or raised that way, right? So while going through life, women often be more emotional. Men often be more detached. Okay, I'm just gonna do that shit. What you crying for? You know what I'm saying? All in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? They have to learn how to get in their feelings, and we have to learn how to get in our masculine energy, providing and protecting and doing everything for ourselves, not depending on somebody else to do it. Most women are codependent on a man to tell them they're beautiful, a man to give them that wood and make them feel passionate, a man to make moves for them and they think for them and be logical for them, or a man to actually physically take care of them. Most women are looking for that, right? Most men need a woman to love them. Because sometimes their mama ain't did it right, right? But they have to learn how to love themselves. They have to learn how to be able to see love and acknowledge it and know that it's love and not lust, okay? So men have to balance their feminine energies and women have to balance their masculine energies, right? Hey, that was a long spiel. Hey, peanut butter. Hey, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Y'all. Nevertheless, the very next thing we got coming out is the Ace of Wands. Beginning a health on... I'm just... When I tell you, I be tapped in. This card is telling you everything I just said. Do the 4 things for yourself every day. Gratitude, meditation. After you do your meditation, you want to read something. Once you silence your mind, put something into it. Feed it. Meditation helps you silence your mind so that therefore you can put in the information that you want to obtain, right? So once you silence your mind, you want to read something, whether you're reading spiritual belts, whether you read in personal development, spiritual development, okay? Please pour into yourself. After that, after you read something, you want to get what you read flowing through your DNA by exercising. This says Ace of Wands. Beginning a health or fitness routine will bring renewed confidence and excitement into your life. Oftentimes, when we are stagnant, it's because we don't have a routine. Okay? So you have to have a routine every day. And when you go to church, okay, you already suited and booted before you go in church. You're not going to church needing somebody to do something for you. You already ready. I'm going to get I just want you to I like to come to church so I can hear the word. You know what I'm saying? And I get my ministry through the gospel music, okay? Gospel music is what ministers to my spirit. So this is why I come to church. I don't come to church because I need you to pray for me. I can pray for myself. I don't come to church because I need you to heal me. I heal myself. I come to church to congregate that energy. King of Pentacles. I think this is about grounding. This is about grounding. Taking control and grounding. Okay? So, Mike, I ain't see you in a minute. Hey, Mike. Page of Swords. Feeling excitement and curiosity about a new course of study or interest in your journey to enrich yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. All this got to do with everything I just said. All this got to do with talking about someone, what I just said, okay? You have to, in this season, make sure you're doing them 4 things for yourself every day, okay? Because doing those 4 things for yourself, we have to be intentional about doing for self. Oftentimes, we'll be intentional about going to work, making her feel good, making him feel good. You know what I'm saying? We be intentional about everything except for self. In this season, I need you to be focused on you. Okay? Focus on you. Focus on you. Focus on you. Now, how do you focus on you? Gratitude, meditation, read, exercise before you do anything for anybody else. Okay? Every day. You ain't got to exercise 7 days a week. At least get me 3. Right? Because you got 1 physical card, 2 physical cards, 3 physical cards out here. 3 physical cards, meaning you working on your physical body. Okay? And then 3 spiritual cards. The spirit and the physical need to get in alignment. Okay? You don't want to have your spirit going one way, your mental going, your physical going the other way. No, it needs to be all in alignment, because if not, you're going to be pulled. Like, damn, I should go this way, or damn, I should go that way, or damn, I should go that way, or damn, I should go that way. No. Okay? Come home to yourself. Not duality, singularity. Not feeling like what's right. It's not a what's right or what's wrong. What makes me feel good. Okay? December, that's right around the corner. Merry Christmas, baby. Shoulda treat you right. Hey, you got the message? Do the 4 things for yourself every day. Also, rewatch your part of the read. It's your first time here, I see. Make sure you rewatch your part of the reading, because you're going to get something different every time. Okay? Make sure you rewatch your part of the reading. After you rewatch your part of the reading, you take this reading and you consult with your spirit team. Right? Once you get the words that I give you, you take it, you watch it again. You watch it again, you write down the messages that you got, right? Then you take it to your spirit team. You pray about it. Breathe. I taught you how to breathe, Breathe, get grounded, speak with your spirit, and let your spirit guide you. Let your ancestors and your spirit team guide you on the next steps to take. Take the steps. When you come back in, I want you to say, Beauty, I did this, and guess what happened? It works just like that. I'm trying to told you. Now, who is next? Next! Mike, I am so happy for you. Shoot, we got a graduation to attend. December already, Mike? Dang, that seemed fast. Okay, Peanut Butter, I got you. I think it was one more before you. Yeah, come back. Hey, don't let that be the last time I see you. You better come back in here. Because if you ain't taking forward the action, you going to come back in here and get a read. And I'll be like, nope, you ain't working, because it's the same thing I just told you last time. Okay, J-Love. I knew it was somebody else before you, Peanut Butter. Come on, J-Love. Got to get my baby a read. J-Love. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Spirit Guides, and ancestors that love God and support me. I set the intention to connect with J-Love ancestors who sit close to the white light. You may remain. All others, you must leave. All right, ancestors, we need some personal development for J-Love. Personal development for J-Love, please and thank you. First thing is the Ace of Swords. Heed the call to deepen your spiritual practice or develop your psychic intuitive gifts. Okay, J-Love. These is different for you. because I ain't never got a call for you to tell you to deepen your spiritual practice and your psychic gifts. So which means you're being called, you are sending. This is why you've been being sick too. Okay? You gotta get in your position. I'm your baby tonight. You gotta get in position. All right? You being called to go higher. I don't know what your spiritual gifts are, but you either psychic, you either a medium, whether you have a very close connection with the spirit realm where you can hear and see things, but it's time for you to deepen your gifts. Okay? I've been telling y'all about the sickness, the ascension sickness. Okay? Work on it, baby. Work on it. Two of Pentacles. Trust that you will be able to handle all aspects of your life despite any unexpected changes. So this like you experiencing trust that you will be able to handle the aspects of your life despite any unexpected changes. Challenges. I'm talking about changes. Unexpected challenges. That challenge you faced the other day, that was a challenge. You know, your keys, that was a challenge. And you know why? Because I'm going to text you that part. Four of Pentacles. Your natural gifts are abundant. Be generous since giving to others brings more prosperity into your own life. Yeah, it's something about the gifts that you harboring. You harboring some gifts inside of you that you need to be pulling out. Pulling forward. Okay? There is something that is that you're not taking action on. It's like, you know you have these gifts. And I really feel like it's something to do with your voice. You anointed. Chill bumps. There you go. Your voice is anointed. Your voice is anointed. Girl, you got chill bumps coming down my legs right now. Your voice is anointed. Your voice is anointed. I need you to use it. We've been talking about this. And you're not using it. You're not using it. Nope. You're not using it. Yep. Give me three more. Three more ancestors, please and thank you.
Mama.
What?
This is a cake.
Huh?
This is a cake.
Gate? Skate? Go ahead. See, my baby using my words. Y'all, he said I want to skate. Okay, two of wands. I see some twos out here, baby. Two. You been seeing twos? Your life continues to be enriched when you follow your spiritual path and explore directions. Baby, if you don't start slinging, where you at? I'm finna come find your ass and put a mic. Damn it. Took the wrong one off. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Did what your ancestors finna do to you, J-Love? I'm Still taking the wrong one off. Y'all, what am I doing? They call him Nut Bush City Limit. Nut Bush City. Y'all know I'm silly, right? Hey, my ancestors probably like, girl, you always trying to do something. That's why you can't get it off. Listen. Sing the song, Anime. And I need you to sing it like I wrote it. You hear me? Sing the song. Yeah. Your turn, J-Love. Sing. Sing. I don't hear you. Stop playing with yourself. I promise you. Stop playing with yourself. In this season, by December, that's too much. That's too long. That's too long. But I'm gonna get you to December. I need to see a song. Okay? Even if you ain't recorded it yet, the words need to be written. Get it out your mind and take action on it. 10 of Cups. That's what your emotional fulfillment ain't gonna come in until then. 3 of Pentacles. If you don't start working, establishing your presence and growing your audience in your field of expertise will lead to fulfillment. When you gonna start taking action, J-Love? Destin on the drums. Destin back, they playing you a beat, girl. Do you not hear my baby on them drums? I'm quiet so you can hear for a second. At the point I'm talking to you about music and he go in there and get on them drums. Tell me that ain't confirmation. Tell me that ain't confirmation. Okay? That establishing your presence and growing your audience. Ooh, guess what I just saw, J-Love? I'm finna get emotional. Okay. So, you know how you sing karaoke, right? Okay. What I need for you to start doing is create you a channel. Okay. Create you a channel. If you ain't already got one, whatever the case may be. And even if it's not your own music, sing songs that you sing from the spirit. Okay. Even if it's not the whole song, make you some shorts. I see you doing this, right? And I see you singing songs that are not yours when you first start off. You building your community with your voice, your anointed voice, right? You singing these songs that's you singing from your spirit, but the way your delivery come across the screen, you're gonna make people have these chill bumps like I got right now talking about it. This is how I know this ain't nothing but spirit all over this, baby. Okay? I need for you to take action because you're going to build your community. And once you feel comfortable, that's going to make you write your own song. Please start. Please start. I'm begging you. Even if you have to do it where you're not even looking in the camera when you singing. Okay? Say, for instance, when you first do your first video, sing your song, put it on TikTok, whatever you do. You could be looking out the window or looking at something and the camera is, I don't want y'all to be in the light. Like say for instance, I'm not even looking at the camera right now. Okay? I'm talking, I'm looking at an eye on the wall. Third eye on the wall. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm not even looking at y'all, but I'm still talking to y'all. Okay? So even if you got to do it like that, if you got to, you know, stop looking at, don't look in the camera at first. Look off, do your own thing, but record yourself singing, okay? Because it's your voice, right? Record yourself singing. Let it come through. The more you do it, it's like, it's the fear of doing it first, right? And then you do it piece by piece. I'm telling y'all, I had to build my confidence of reading tarot by reading tarot. I had to build my confidence brick by brick. Remember, I grew up being in a religious background. They told me not to touch this, right? But I know I was anointed. I know I used to see things as a child. I know I've always been a protector. I've always been the person. So I knew that my life was different than what they was telling me, because even when I was going to church, I felt like I wasn't getting everything I needed. I felt like there's more. I'm not getting everything. So once I went on my spiritual journey, I did the work. I found out who I really am and what I'm supposed to be doing, and I started taking action. Y'all go back to my first videos. I ain't show my face when I started reading tarot. Shit, I wasn't even sure of myself. But I was following my spirit. I was doing what I was being led to do. I wasn't sure how I was going to come across. I wasn't even sure that I was going to be strong enough to show my face, because I was still dealing with the naysayers. They told me not to do it. It was evil. Right? So build your confidence by doing it. Shit, we could get, get a little drink in our system and go do it at karaoke. Shit, we could do it in the house now, looking in the camera. You know how sometimes you might be in the shower and you just singing. You know what I'm saying? And you singing with everything in you. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to take and put your phone up or whatever, and you want to record yourself singing in the shower. Upload that, because it's not your face, it's your voice that has the anointing. It's your voice. Get out of your head and follow your heart, baby. You ain't got that voice for nothing. What you talking about? I done talked to you on the phone. I know what your voice sounds like. You better use it. You got this. For real. I know you got this. And you beautiful. Girl, if you don't get out here and get the... Oh, thank you, V. From Kentucky? V, and that's what my son daddy and his kids call me. V. Huh, that's cute. Wait, peanut butter. You still in here? You saying why about your reading, Jay? That's what you saying why about? Oh, Lord, my phone finna go dead. Peanut butter, you still in here? Oh, thank you, Sangita. Peanut butter must be gone, y'all. My phone finna die. Sing to me. Sing to me. Sing to me. Ain't that a song? Sing to me. Sing to me. I hear a little girl singing. Sing to me. Oh, Janie Aiko and her daughter. Sing to me. Please sing to me, J-Love. Singing songs, music ministers my spirit. Oh, yeah, I got you. Music ministers my spirit. Okay? So I need for you to minister to me. I gotta come on here and minister to y'all. Come minister to me. Sing to me, Jay. Sing. I need you to sing from the diaphragm, because from there is where the healing comes from. Sing to me. Sing. What was that? You had the Ace of Swords. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was that I needed to text you. I just looked at the card just now. Okay, it's got to do with it's okay. It's got to do with um it's like be careful. It's not nothing bad because I talked about other people's on too. Because we are in this season of getting into alignment with what it is we're supposed to be doing. It's like we being called to be sober. Okay, so because alcohol and marijuana is altering to the spirit, it's a spirit itself. It causes us to not take action on the things that our spirit is telling us to do. So oftentimes alcohol create mental blockages. So does marijuana. Marijuana creates mental blockages too. Because oftentimes when you smoke a joint, you get stuck in your mental thinking about stuff instead of taking action. Okay, so you'll be thinking about doing something, but you won't be taking action on it. That's the same thing happens with alcohol. It creates blockages. It's nerve. What is it called? Dog, I just talked about it the other day. The word, I see the word, but I can't say it. It create blockages, okay? And you don't take action on stuff that you desire to take action on. For one, when this is something that I told you I'm on my shamanic journey. So this is something that I had to learn myself, okay? Because y'all know I was smoking weed. Like, I don't hide shit from y'all. I tell y'all everything because I believe in transparency. But also I believe in telling y'all my part of my journey, so therefore you can heal through my pain, right? I heard my ancestors say that my intentions were pure, okay, but my energy wasn't. So sometimes I will go to bed. There you go. There go the word. I saw the word, but I couldn't get it out. Oftentimes, I would smoke a joint before I go to sleep, right? But wake up and don't remember my dreams. Or oftentimes I would smoke a joint, right? And I would get information to create content, but I wouldn't do it because of the way I look when I'm high, right? So I, okay, made the conscious decision not to smoke. Ever since I made that conscious decision not to smoke, you will see I've been posting more content. Because when my intuition, my spirit tell me to do something, I've been doing it, right? So instead of me sitting in my thought process like I'll do it later, right? I've been taking action. When a download hit, I do it right then and there, right? So because I've been doing so, if you go look at my other YouTube channel, I've been doing only shorts on that channel thus far. Look at the views on my YouTube channel, okay? Look at the difference in the switch, okay? Since I have taken that out, the picture, look at my views and see how they have went up once I made that switch. So I say all that to say that once we realize what's hindering us, we release it so we can, the phoenix. Oftentimes, those things that we use as a gateway or as a fun time be the thing that block us. And I've also learned that in order to receive, we got to give. So if we trying to get higher in the spirit, we have to release the thing that's keeping us down. When we drink or when we smoke, it is a gateway for the negative energy to attach to us because it has us in the lower vibration. When it has us in a lower vibration, that's how the spiritual attacks work. I was trying to figure out how could the karmic situations kept tampering with my energy. Like I would be going on living my life like it's golden, but when I smoke a joint, I come thinking about people from my past, my ex, the person who he chose over me, the situations that we done been in. It's like going back to those thought process. It's attaching back to that energy. Ever since I stopped smoking, them folks don't even come up across my mental. deep. Once you realize the connection, you release that shit. And I've released it in every aspect. This is why a lot is changing for me. Because no, you can't, I'm not finna smoke no joint for you to keep thinking about that shit. No. It don't even feel good. Those thoughts don't even feel good to me. I don't even want to see that. You know? No. And then another thing I noticed too, right? When I do my breathing exercises, I get higher than smoking a joint. Yeah. When I do my breathing exercises, I feel like I'm floating, like I done smoke. Better than weed I done smoke. So I noticed that me smoking was giving me headaches because I was already high. Hello? I was already high. Natural high. Sudha Guru also speaks about this. He speaks about naturally having that high that THC gives you. He speaks about it all the time. Now, I remember seeing that a while ago, but I was not ready to stop smoking because I was kind of still in my mess. But once I tapped into, once my best friend killed himself, my brother killed himself, that opened up something totally different for me. You know, that's when I started going on my shamanic journey, right? And by me going on a shamanic journey, me starting to go on my deeper spiritual journey, so I could be in my shamanic powers, it's a lot of things that I had to release. And that was mainly one of them. Because I realized that was stopping me from doing the things that my spirit was telling me to do. Like it was blocking me. It wasn't pushing me forward. Yes, baby. It wasn't pushing me forward. Now that I have released it, it's like I'm taking action on all the things my spirit telling me to do. So I don't want you to be in that place. It's okay. Let me tell you. It's okay to have a drink every now and then. You know, drink you a glass of red wine because red wine good for your blood cells. But I don't want it to be something that we do and it keeps us from taking action on the things that we're supposed to do. Or I don't want it to be something that we do and it makes us think about the past, because then we are attaching our energy to the past. All right? It's like when we know better, we got to do better. I feel that this pure energy that I have now is way better than it was when I was smoking. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you can, y'all probably can tell that my energy is like a whole lot lighter and different. I'm more playful, more friendly, more lighter. I'm always happy, but I just feel light, like so light, so light. Not only that, it's like because I'm opening myself up more, I get y'all on my TikTok. Being that my TikTok is fairly new, the stuff I've been posting on my TikTok, y'all, the reaction that I get from people, my heart is filled with joy because I'm doing what I love to do, right? And the reaction that people are giving me, it's like I was self-sabotaging myself, thinking that wasn't nobody gonna support me or wasn't nobody gonna listen to what I was saying. But when I be talking about the stuff I be talking about and I post it, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, or well, not really Instagram because I don't really post on Instagram, but whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, I get people messaging me saying, thank you, I needed to hear that. You know, thank you for your words. I was just discouraged. And then you it's stuff like that makes me feel good because I'm pouring into humanity while just living in my purpose, just doing things that makes me happy. It makes me happy to create content. It makes me happy to dance. It makes me happy to talk about the stuff I've been through in life. Me sharing is helping other people. So Do it. Don't self-sabotage because what if nobody think about, what if nobody listen? When the most I give it to us is because it's our gift. It's our gift to give back. Y'all, my phone finna cut off on y'all, so I'm gonna get on up out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for spending y'all Saturday rising with me. I reached my quota anyways, because it's at 1:83 on the clock. Anyways, I thank y'all for spending y'all rising with me. I thank y'all for letting me pour into y'all while y'all pour into me, okay? I thank y'all for always supporting me. I thank y'all for always showing up, my A1s, my day ones. You know, y'all. I appreciate y'all for always being here. And we gonna grow and glow together. You hear me? I love y'all. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. What are you doing? Don't you mess up.